I do want to ask you about a tweet that President Trump sent out Saturday that it was kind of cryptic. He wrote, "If a new health care bill is not approved quickly, bailouts for insurance companies and bailouts for members of Congress will end very soon." On the bailouts for insurance companies, I'll get to that in a second, but is the president threatening to cut off funding for the health insurance plans for members of Congress? Is that what that means, bailouts for members of Congress?
Yeah, actually, I talked to the president at length about that exact issue yesterday, and I think his attitude is this, and his attitude is pretty simple. Keep in mind, he does have this way of channeling a large number of the American public, and what he's saying is, look, if Obamacare is hurting people, and it is, then why shouldn't it hurt insurance companies and, more importantly, perhaps for this discussion, members of Congress? There is a certain benefit that members of Congress get as part of an OPM decision from a couple years ago. And I think the president is simply looking at this and going, is this fair? Is it fair that Obamacare is hurting people, that if you live in a county that's what we call now a bare county with no coverage, if you're obliged by law to buy something that's not for sale and that's hurting you, or if you've got a coverage but can't afford to go to the doctor and that's hurting you, shouldn't insurance companies and members of Congress bear some of that burden as well? So I'm familiar with that issue. We'll see what happens as we move forward.
So that's on the chopping block, perhaps taking away the health care plans, the health insurance plans for members of Congress. Would he target staff members for this as well?
Keep in mind, Jake, back up just a second. You don't take away coverage for members of Congress and so forth. Members of Congress are obliged by law to participate in the exchanges. I did when I was a member of Congress. But there was also a decision from the Office of Personnel Management a couple years ago that allowed a special exemption to the rules on employer contributions to those plans. So it's not a concept of taking coverage away. It's the approach of actually obliging members of Congress to follow the exact law that the folks that they govern are following.